Hey everyone, today I wanna tell you about a nice mono-red aggro deck I built recently using only cards from Throne of Eldraine. That is the type of deck that everyone plays, some people like it, some people don't. And even though this deck will not win your GP or anything, I still won quite a few games on Arena, it is fun to play, and the best part is that this deck costs between 2 and 3 bucks on TCGplayer. I only use commons and uncommons, so maybe you already have some of them in your collection, and I wanted to tell you about this deck. So let's get started. Let's start with the creature. Our only 1 drop in this deck is a playset of Wizardback Redcap. It is a 1/1 for 1 red mana, and we can give him +2/+0 for 2 mana. That's a nice turn 1 play, and its ability is a useful mana sink when we have nothing else to play or to get rid of a bigger blocker. Then we have a full playset of 7 dwarves. And when I say full playset, I mean we are playing 7 of these. I really like the design of this card, I think it is fun to play, and it is stronger than it looks. In the worst case scenario, this is a 2/2 for 2, that's a bear. However, if we can play multiple of these in the first few turns, we can have pretty big creature early on the board. And it's not uncommon to have 3 of these by turn 4 on the battlefield, so with a few pump spell and burn spell we can end the game quickly. Then we have a playset of Rimrock Knight. It is in my opinion the best 2 mana creature in our deck. Its adventure is an instant that costs 1 red mana and pumps a creature, giving it +2/+0. Most of the time we don't want to save it as a combat trick, and we use it to deal even more damage to our opponent before casting a knight. And the creature is a 3/1 for 2 mana, so pretty aggressive stats. Its only drawback is that it cannot block, but in this deck that's not a problem since we want to attack every turn if possible. Finally, we have a playset of Bloodhaze Wolverine. It is a 2/1 for 2 that gets +1/+1 and first strike if we draw a second card during the turn. We have some card draw in this deck, and giving this creature first strike is very useful, because a 3/2 first strike is not easy to block during the first turn of the game. Our last 2 creature cost 3 mana, so as you can see the curve is pretty low. First we have a playset of Redcap Raiders. It is 3/2 for 3, again it has some aggressive stats, but we can give it +1/+1 and trample if we tap another creature. Sometimes we will have creatures that are too small to attack, like a dwarf token, and we will prefer pumping these Redcap Raiders and giving it trample instead of attacking with our small creature. We are also running 2 copies of Merchant of the Veil. Like many aggro decks, we might run out of gas at some point, and we need to trade some useless card in our hand for some burn spell or creature to close the game. However, in the first few turns, we would rather play some more aggressive creature, so we are only running 2 copies of this. We have a few spells in this deck, starting with a playset of Bargain. Giving +2/+2 to a creature is often nice in an aggro deck, and the fact that we can only target an attacking creature is not that bad. Okay, we cannot save a creature from a burn spell or something, but the upside is that with this card, all of our non-human creature, so almost all of our creature in the deck, can trample, and that's amazing. If we have a large board or a pumped Wizardback Redcap, we can be sure that we will not be easily chain blocked. We also have 2 copies of Tree of Possibility. Same reason for playing Merchant of the Veil, we want some card draw to discard our useless card and draw some gas to close the game. Finally, we have 2 burn spells in this deck, a playset of Slaying Fire and a playset of Searing Barrage. Slaying Fire is an instant that costs 3 mana and will always deal 4 damage to any target since we are playing mono red. This can get rid of an annoying blocker or deal the last few points of damage we need to kill our opponents. Searing Barrage is a little bit more expensive to cast, but this card almost always overperforms for me, even though sometimes we might not have enough mana to cast it. Because we are only playing red sources of mana, we will always bolt our opponent while killing one of his creature. That's a great source of removal that will get rid of a blocker, and the 3 damage in the face makes a huge difference. Now let's talk about our mana base. It is pretty simple. We have 4 Driven Mind to get some extra creature. Sometimes lands gets into play tapped, that's a little bit slow and that's not something we want in an aggro deck, but having an extra creature is really nice. We can use it to attack, we can chain block, we can also pump Redcap Raiders, so that's pretty nice. And also it is important to notice that the mine itself counts as a mountain in case you have one in your hand and one on the battlefield. and we are running 17 basics mountains. So that's it for today. I think it's a really nice deck and fun to play for only $2. But I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.